Sabrina, Business Law Discuss, Part 2, 4. How will I advertise my business? Am I allowed to say that I am the best in town? This falls under consumer protection law. Now let's assume I want to buy a business. My uncle's pet grooming shop named Uncle Barky, if I buy his business. 5. Do I also own the store and the land where the shop is? This is a real estate law question. 6. Do I own the pet grooming equipment inside the store? This is a property law question. 7. Am I now the boss of Uncle Barky's employees? This is an employment law matter. 8. I can now buy new equipment and supplies. Do I have to honor all the agreements my uncle had? This will be done under contract law. Contract are legally binding agreements made by 2 or more persons and enforceable by the courts. Businesses are involved in many different types of contacts. Breach of contract is when one of the parties to a contract does not do what they agreed to in the contract. You can go to court to make them do it or pay you. Running or managing a business includes many, almost all, areas of the law. Employment law: hire, fire, benefits required, vacations, insurance, taxes, etc. Contract law: buying goods, services, transport, insurance, loans, etc. Data protection laws, internet laws. Depending on your business, you may need other specific laws, like environmental law, carbon emissions, maritime law, ships, financial laws, banking, commodities, stock exchange laws. Closing a business at will, depending on how you are closing it. Insolvency, low profits, unavailable resources, outdated by technology, retirement, etc. You may require different areas of the law. Bankruptcy law when due to insolvency. Tax law, when liquidating any money or profits or assets. Administrative law, to return any license, permits, etc. Substantive law defines or creates the rights and obligations of persons and governments. We have signed a contract where I rent you a home and you pay rent. If you stop paying the rent, I have a right, substantive law, to make you pay and to kick you out. Procedural law provides the steps a person must follow in order to enforce their legal rights or someone else's legal obligations. If you don't pay, I must follow the procedure and requirement the procedural law states. EX. First, send at least 2 letters requesting they pay their rent, then present a complaint in the court, tribunals, and notify the other parties of your complaint. They have 30 days to answer. Then the judge will schedule a hearing. Public law: areas of law that involves matters related to the state. Constitutional law: X. Role and power of the institutions within the state. Administrative law: X. Regulates public authorities. Accountability of public authority. Criminal law: state responsible for prosecution and justice. Examples: government minister's decision on the expansion of a motorway. Local authority planning permission powers. Private law: law that affects matters between individuals, people, by